Hey guys, what's up? Any Pride here, bringing you another Shogun 2 replay commentary with my partner in crime.
Yeah, this is Madness. Hello.
Hello there. How are you doing today, sir?
I just dropped by and decided to observe one of your replays as somebody who has never seen this replay before and who has no idea what's going to happen.
Fantastic. Then I'll give you some background story on this replay. This
Go
was an
ahead.
Ultra Funds battle I played with BossTycoon the other day. It was 2v2 against two random people that I don't know. I actually haven't played an Ultra Funds battle in literally years. Like, when I first started playing, even when I first started playing Shogun 2, I was always like, Ultra Funds is not really my thing because it's literally wow, but nice voice crack. Um, it's literally just about veterans. Like you can spam veterans, and without really even thinking much about it, you just kind of win. So we kind of twisted it around a little bit in this one. I brought only hero units. So like I have two Tetsubo warrior heroes. I have my katana hero, a bow hero, Yoritomo's Yabasume. Pretty much every hero unit in the game is on my army, and to top it all off, I have a fire rocket. So even on ultra funds, like you don't want to do this if you want to win games. Like heroes suck just in general; they're really bad. So like this is just a goofy kind of troll army, but I just thought it would be really fun to try it out. And then Boss Tycoon's army is a little bit more realistic than mine, but it's still kind of trolly. Like he's got Bo Ashigaru and Tetsubo Warrior Monk Hero, and like we basically tried to win with the worst armies we possibly could,
Yeah,
except for the fact that we both have fire rockets.
and he still has a fire rocket, so
Yeah,
this should be interesting. Oh, he's actually got level 7 bow ash. That's interesting.
yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention he has Bonsai on his light cav and Inspire too. Yeah, he has
What?
Bonsai, Inspire, light cav.
Where? I need to see
Left
that.
flank, on his left flank, light cav with
What?
Bonsai and Inspire behind his fire rocket. It's amazing.
I've never seen this before. Wow, that alone makes it worth seeing this replay.
Oh, absolutely. It's gonna
We
be
have
fantastic. So let's press play on three, two, one, play, and get into it. So
epic
I don't
attack
have
defense.
really any good cav at all to speak of. Like I have a katana cav with 25 attack, another katana cav with 25 attack, and a yari cav with 15, and that's the extent of my cavalry, except for the bow cav, the Yoritomo's. Oh, actually no, I have Kiyomasa's katana cav as well, and my melee gen. So I'm not really going to be looking to press a cav fight. What we planned on doing was I was going to first run into the woods, kind of in the middle of the map here, and position my cav up on the ridge, but I don't really want to engage him like frontally at all. He had like my guy actually has like a decent army. He has bulletproof samurai, Naginata samurai decently upgraded, some katana sams. He has just a bunch of infantry that are like actually pretty well upgraded. So in a head-to-head melee fight, he can kind of win, but we have fire rockets, so kiting them around the map a little bit is definitely going to be a priority. The scary thing actually is that Black over here across from Boss Tycoon has a bunch of cavalry, and we aren't really designed to be able to deal with that cavalry very easily. Like he has Great Guard, 21 attack, and then a bunch of like other Yari Cav and stuff. So he kind of has a scary army. But to start out with, I just wanted to get my bow hero up in the front and kind of get some fire rocket volleys off and some bow hero volleys off.
Oh,
But yep,
yeah. Okay, I
oh
cut it.
baby,
Just about cut it.
yeah, I took that Yari Cav down to half strength with that volley. But like, if you guys haven't used a bow hero in a while, like they're terrible. Like I cannot honestly say, besides hand mortars and maybe like one or two other units in the game, there's like no unit in the game that's quite as bad as a bow hero. They're just really, really terrible.
They just don't have the manpower to justify the cost. Doesn't matter what
Yeah,
stats you have if you can't shoot enough arrows to kill people.
yeah, exactly. What's the point of having 30 men in a bow unit when like they can have a bow warrior monk, which is just as deadly, if not more so, with 75 men? Like, and that's what this guy has. He has a 200 range bow. So really, the fact that I brought that bow hero, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, he can still out skirmish me, except for the fact that I have the fire rocket.
Yeah, the only thing bow heroes have going for them is the default 200 range, so you can upgrade to 225 at level 5. But yeah, a level 5 bow hero costs like 1670 or something for 30 guys.
Yeah, they lowered the price a little bit. I don't know what it is now, but like they don't even have good armor. Like I just lost 5 men in a single volley from a bow warrior monk, and I was pretty sure that heroes had 2 hit points. So
Yeah,
like they're
terrible.
bad. Exactly, bow heroes are terrible. Just keep that in mind when you think about playing with them, around with them. They're not even fun to use. They're not even fun to use. I was really proud of my army composition for this one though. Like, you don't get to see goofy armies like this too often
Yeah.
nowadays, and it is fun to occasionally go into a battle and just kind of screw around with really stupid army setups.
Right. You have a Yabusami Cav, you have 2 Katana Cav, a Katana Cav Hero, and a melee gen, but you only have 1 Yari Cav to protect. Well, okay, the melee gen doesn't need that much protection, but you know, you have to protect 3 sword Cav units with just 1 spear Cav unit. Yeah, and it also has to take care of that Yabusami Cav. So, yeah, that's an interesting army composition, to say the least.
It looks like a Devotio Exalder over on BossTycoon's right once again in the Cav fight. Boss actually did a really good job there with the Yari Sam, kind of scared him off, but I actually think he could maybe take a Cav fight. Oh, he has Great Guard himself. I didn't realize that. Yeah, like Boss, I think his whole army composition was designed around the fact that he wasn't going to be using too many veterans. Like, he has unvetted katanas and nodachis as his infantry lineup, and his Great Guard and Naginata Warrior Monks aren't upgraded either. But really, a lot of our armies right now is just focusing on the fire rockets. Like, we kind of want to bait them to attack us. Like, obviously, we can't attack up the hill, so
if you can
just shoot them with the fire rockets as much as we can. Yeah.
If you can snipe the monks, you can use that bow hero to great effect
yeah,
and kill like 20 people.
So yeah, right now the bow warrior monks are definitely the first thing that we want to get off the field. Like, as soon as we get that done, like, we can kind of control space, control the skirmish fight a little bit better. For some reason, fire rockets don't do great against loose formation bow warrior monks, though. Who knew? We are getting some good volleys off, though. And right now, I think Landcrest. I'm just gonna say purple and black. I don't want to say their names. Their names are long and hard to say. Purple wants to commit some of his cavalry here, and he's gonna kind of have a micro lapse, get caught by the warrior nuns a little bit. Only lost 6 men in that fire cav, but I'm gonna do my best to catch it with my Yoritomos, which, by the way, is another terrible unit. Like, it's just a bad unit. Like, it's this. Everything I said about the bow hero applies to
this one. Yeah.
30 men in a unit.
Dies very easily.
Pretty useless.
No bonus versus cav or anything major to speak of. It's only got morale and range, but yeah, it's not worth it. And
we're being dicks right now, by the way, and sniping his gen with our fire rockets. We're really bad people. Like, we're really, really mean people. And I don't think his gen's dead yet, but...
No, he's still alive. I can see the thing on his head, but he just routed.
He just routed, so... See, dude. Like, alright, at this point in the battle, we were kind of like, I'm scared. Like, I didn't know, I couldn't attack him up the hill in the position he's at. And so we were kind of like, let's kill his general, but you know what, I got punished for it anyway, because my fire rocket got killed by his bow warrior monk. So, I mean, they obviously have much better armies than we do, but it's just going to be about, like, out-microing them and outplaying them, which I would like to think that we're better than kids who play on Ultra on a regular basis, but, you know, maybe not. Like, Purple didn't play badly this game, like, and you'll see a little bit later. He doesn't do a bad job this game. He has a scary army, though. Like, he really does. A lot of really good infantry units, and a lot of good skirmish units as well. So we're kind of committing to a cav fight here in the middle. Boss sent all of his units in there, and he's kind of bunched up really badly, yeah. But they don't really have anything to punish that. They don't have matchlocks, from what I can tell.
No, I don't think they do.
And Black didn't send his cav over yet, but he'll do that pretty soon. So Boss is just going to pull out his cav, and he's really not going to take too many losses from that. I haven't really mentioned Black Army. Black's army is literally 9 Naginata Warrior Monks, all unupgraded. Like, that's his infantry corps. I don't know if he was like a level 9, so I don't know if he just didn't have a lot of good vets, or if this is just the only way that he could actually, like, fill out a full, like, Ultra Funds Koku limit.
Was by spamming the monks.
It was by spamming monks, yeah. It might have been the only way he could, but that's all he has for infantry.
Yeah, at that level you don't really have the amount of veterans. And if he doesn't have DLC, he doesn't have the amount of heroes to actually use all those Koku.
Get a close up on my bow monks. Or my bow hero. They have 35 kills. Pretty solid. You know, for 1700. That's pretty worth it, you know? Pretty good. I'm going to commit my Naginata Warrior Monk hero into these Naginata Samurai. They should be able to clean that up pretty easy. and it's at this point that we're going to start committing. Like, we kind of saw that black was kind of far away, so we wanted to just kind of rush purple and get him off the field ASAP.
Oh, there actually is a matchlock unit on this side. Matchlock
Yeah,
Sam.
I think black has one, maybe.
It's the only one I've seen so far.
Yeah. But so we're going to commit our melee troops in here, and I'm still going to kind of be attacking uphill, so I believe that I'd try flanking around his right flank. I don't really want to attack straight, because with those bow monks, if they get a good vantage point up on that hill, it'll kind of shred me, even though I have hero units. And so I'm going to commit my cav to his right flank and try to open up some holes. He does have katana samurai, which are very, very susceptible to cavalry charges. And Boss is just going to bring his cav right up the middle.
Yeah, in a nice column formation.
Yeah, just beautiful micro skills from Boss. But you know what? He's going to be able to pull out and just not take many losses. And just the micro shock. Like, I have Warcry on my Tetsubo, so I can pop that whenever. And he's already starting to rave because his gen left. Or his gen died.
You see this gap in this matchlock Sam? Got hit by a fire rocket volley. Very, very nice.
But now it's going to get a little scary, because black is starting to commit his cavalry over to our side. And we need to clean purple up ASAP, because if we don't, black's cav is really going to overrun us. I do not have the cav to deal with it, unless black decides to make a micro mistake with his cav, which keep an eye on it, because guess what? He will. I'll show you that in a little bit here. But so we're overrunning purple. Really, the fact that we sniped his gen. Yeah, we're dicks, but
it was necessary.
So it was necessary, I guess. So purple's gonna be. He's not like a lot of these guys are gonna come back. They haven't broken yet. So, and I can't really afford to commit my troops forward that much because he has all that cav backing him up. So here we go. Cav's coming in.
Oh,
Them are in wedge formation.
The mighty wedge. Oh, look at that.
The almighty wedge. So I'm going to spread out, which is what you should do with your cavalry. Hit it from multiple angles. And I was trying to run away, and then I realized that he was going to catch up to me, so I think I commit at least one of my cav units to kind of tie him down. But you can tell, he just took that whole bunch of cav and right-clicked one of my units.
In wedge formation.
Yeah, the massive blob, terrible charge for him, and now he's isolated with that cav, which is not what you want to do. Like, if they'd kept that cav alive, they would have been in much better shape. But I'm going to get a side and rear charge off with that. And with the fact that my general has Mempo Mask, a lot of morale penalties going off for that cavalry, and they're really not going to be able to stand and fight for you.
So many horses, oh my god.
Mass route. Mass route on that cav. And really, with the 21 attack rate guard, he should have been able to do a lot more with that cavalry.
I can't tell what cav belongs to what player. Too much going on.
Well, we won the cav fight. That's
no, it's
really
basically just you left, yeah. Wow, that was amazing. Reminds me of the good old days when Fish Sandwich Patrol was still going on.
About how bad wedge formation?
Yeah, he kept reminding people about wedge formation every second video he made.
How useless it is.
No, you shouldn't use it, and people are still using it.
Really, the only thing I can think of is like a katana cav. Like, katana cav can sometimes, if you want to punch through spears to get to something, they can use that. Because it's not about the charge for them, it's all about getting into melee.
Right. Expose people to more melee. But I think even with katana cav you can kill a bunch of people more on that charge, and it still seems kind of worth it to go for that instead. Because you don't really know what's going to come in later. And negate that advantage in terms of stats.
Yeah.
So.
Look at these sick kill counts on his Bow Ashigaru. That level 7, that 31 kills, that 16 kills, and that 2 kills. Oh baby. Oh baby. Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
They're gonna get some good volleys here into this blob and Nagano Warrior Monks though, out in front of boss.
Yeah, that's actually what you want to use wedge formation for, to get to the scary Bow Ashigaru of the enemy behind his spear wall.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of those guys. If those level 7 Bow Ash keep shooting you, like, oh no.
It's over.
They actually are getting good kill counts now though. These really low armored, 2 armor Nagano Warrior Monks are just taking lots of volleys, and actually, yeah, there's been some good volleys from Bow Ash. So yeah, black is kind of bobbing up with those Nagano Warrior Monks for sure. And we're going to be wrapping around on my left side, we're wrapping our cav around, and purple really doesn't have the necessary troops to deal with all this cav coming in behind him. And we are starting to pull ahead a little bit. Like, Boss doesn't really want to commit to a melee engagement over here by himself, so that's why I decided to send in... What heroes did I send to him? I sent him my Katana hero, which are just going to be able to tank like a boss. They haven't lost a man yet, almost up to 100 kills.
Yeah,
And they're going to be able to easily clean up these Naginata warrior monks.
Yeah, you should name him the Pink Death or something.
It's a terrible name. I don't know what's wrong with you. God, that was so bad.
It's a fitting name.
No, it's not. Pink Death, that's so bad. God.
Because
Don't
pink.
say that again. That was just awful. I will never let you name my vet troops.
You underestimate my power.
No, I don't. It was terrible.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to make you feel too bad. Oh, don't cry on me. Alright, so really all they have left is 4 Naginata warrior monks from black, and my cav just cleaned up every bit of purple that's left. He's got a warrior nun over here, 24 attack, 108 kills actually. I don't know what they killed. They must have killed like Boash or something. But yeah, I'll be able to send my cav in and we'll be able to clean this up pretty easy. Pretty easy, bro.
Oh, and that's... Yeah, spears surrounded by cav. I was about to say, but no, there's actually a bunch of sword units in there. So it kind of does make sense.
That was a nice little refreshing change of pace though. Like I changed my gen around from leadership to melee, as you know, so like I've kind of gotten away from like the normal builds a little bit, but I still kind of normally bring like the same core of like 3 Nodachis and maybe like a Yari Sam with hold firm or something to back it up. But this was a nice little change of pace. Bringing all hero units, just kind of messing around. It was a fun battle. Ultra funds, I mean, again, they don't take much skill. It's just about bringing veterans. Because you literally cannot fill up all that Koku without...
Power spamming.
Yeah, without power spamming, pretty much. But it was still fun. Nice change of pace. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if we'll be going to the stat screen because it doesn't really matter. But I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.